Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing really well. Today's video is going to be a very fun one. I've got pretty much a full face of new products. If I film one of these, I always find like brand new favourites. Yeah, I think some of them are going to be interesting. I'm excited. So let's get zoomed in and started on my skin. This is one of those products that I have had in my bag for ages. I use it every now and then, but never really like properly. I normally like chuck this on when I'm going to the gym and I have no makeup on and I just want to give my skin a little bit of a glow. So we're going to use it properly today as a primer. So these are the Radial Soft Focus Glow Drops. Buying those. And they make your skin glowy, but like not in a glittery way. They don't really have anything kind of shimmery in them. They just make your skin look really hydrated. So very nice if you want a glow, but not necessarily a shimmery glow. Oh yeah, I got my other hand tattooed. You guys haven't even seen this yet. It's like pretty much almost healed. I've got a couple of little crusty bits, but I love it. I feel complete now. There we go. Skin is all primed, nice and glowy. It kind of goes a little bit tacky, not really sticky, but just feels ready for makeup. Now for foundation, this is actually a product I've never used before. This is a full first impression. NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This is the shade Fiji Light 5. NARS very kindly sent me a few of their foundations recently. I love the NARS foundations. I've used the glowy one. Can't remember what it's called, but I love that one. I've been liking a kind of slightly more matte finish recently. So excited to try this. I really like the packaging as well. I feel like it's really clean. It looks quite light in the thing, but I think it is going to be okay. Oh yeah. It's actually not as light as it looks in the bottle, which is good. And I'm just going to start buffing that into my skin. Ooh. Feels really lightweight, you know, you can feel it like straight away. I think you always associate matte foundations with being like really thick and heavy. It's actually so lightweight and it's giving like a really, really nice, look at that coverage. Ooh. So I feel like it's starting to kind of dry down. It's definitely going a little bit more matte. Good shade match as well. I'm just going to go straight on my face. Sorry for being feral. This is also the first Monday since The Last of Us finished and I don't really know what to do. It's like a really cute routine of waking up on a Monday morning, having my coffee, watching The Last of Us and then working. I woke up this morning, I just had to work. Like, what? I actually might start it from the beginning as well. I feel like, you know, when things come out once a week, I do like that because it stops me like binging it all in one. But then I feel like it's nice to watch it all in one. And the episodes were actually so short, so I could do that in a day, realistically. I need to get my Pedro Pascal fix from somewhere. I love that foundation. I actually love that. That's just one really thin layer and my skin just looks like flawless. That's like my perfect kind of matte. So it is matte. My skin doesn't look oily. I've still got a little bit of a glow. I think that's probably more from the drops that we use underneath. You definitely build it up as well if you want to, but I actually really like that very natural, just looks like skin. Looks very skin-like, very natural. Stunning, love it, thank you NARS. It's going well, we're off to a great start. Now in true fashion, we're going to stick with the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I do actually have another newish concealer to use on top of this, but I've been liking the combo of these two. And I always think it's nice to use a matching foundation and concealer. They're kind of made for each other. So this is the shade Canelli. Got a slightly more orangey undertone than the one I normally use, so it's really good for like just brightening and kind of getting rid of any darkness. I actually washed all my brushes yesterday. Got a special treat for you. God, those two together are literally seamless. That's like the most beautiful combination. Whoa. And then taking the Pink Camo Concealer from Pink Honey Cosmetics. This is the shade Golden Gun. This is really light, so I've been loving this for really, really highlighting. Just taking a little soft fluffy brush and it's very pigmented so you don't really need a lot. Just underneath my eye, down the side of my nose a little bit, just to add that extra layer of highlight. Has a really nice like sheer coverage finish as well, so it doesn't make it feel like you've got loads of product underneath your eyes. And I like just using a little soft brush because you don't get any excess product that way. Here we go, skin is looking lovely, so I'm going to set everything in place. This is again a new product I've been using. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour. It's actually a powder foundation, but I've just been using it as powder. I love using a powder foundation just to set everything in place. It obviously adds a little bit extra coverage, and this honestly makes your skin look insane. The first time I used this I was like, what? Like, it honestly, you'll see, it just makes your skin look insane. So this is the shade 03. I'm just using like a little flat brush. I just start patting it gently into my skin. I'm sorry, look at that. It literally looks like velvet. I feel like maybe this is the one that people were talking about on TikTok. I'm not really a TikTok girly, so I don't really ever know what's going on over there. But I feel like maybe it was this people were talking about and Rightly so, it is incredible. And I'm just setting any little places that might get a little bit oilier. The combination of that and the matte foundation, my skin looks literally airbrushed. I've got a very flat, even base on. I love those products. They worked so nicely together. But now we need to warm things up a little bit. So I've got this new bronzer here. This is a brand that I've actually never heard of before. It's called Ere Perez. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know. I used this the other day as PR. Never heard of them before, but loving it. It's in this like little tin wheel. And these are also interchangeable, so I got sent a little blush one and a setting powder, which is really cool. Oh no! Back! Oh my god, it's broken. Why? Anyway, I'm going to hold that. So that bit's broken now, but it's fine. So this is the bronzer. Obviously you've got a slightly deeper shade and a slightly lighter shade. Used it for the first time yesterday and actually really like it, so I'm going to use that today. Try not to break anything else. Just going to kind of mix the two together. And I'm just going to start warming up my skin with that. So talking of TikTok, I feel like I and everybody else at the moment is in this like major content rut. I always have a bit of a love-hate relationship with YouTube. I feel like everybody does. So my channel grew quite a lot in lockdown. Totally get that, everyone was at home. And now I feel like it's just kind of like, do we still like YouTube? Does anybody still like them? Like, I've never been a big lover of TikTok. I do post on there, but it's probably my least favourite. I don't really get excited about posting on there. And I feel like now it makes me appreciate YouTube slightly more. I actually really enjoy like today just sitting down, relaxing, doing my makeup. Just kind of feels like I'm on FaceTime to my friends. It's not like crazy fast paced. I don't have to think about like transitions and things like that. I feel like that's just not me as a person. It just doesn't suit who I am really. It's very weird at the moment. Like everything is so trend driven and obviously TikTok is like crazy. It almost to me makes me appreciate and love long form videos slightly more because there's only so much I can damage my attention span just like flicking and scrolling through things and seeing like a new thing every 3 seconds. I feel like there's actually something really nice about like just watching something, sitting down, relaxing, kind of getting into it. So I feel like that's why I carry on with YouTube, because I do genuinely feel like there's something very nice about it. Obviously feels very old school. It's kind of like the roots of the like beauty influencer thing. This is where it kind of all started. I'm just intrigued how people feel about that. And like, don't get me wrong, I watch both. I like watching YouTube. I also like watching TikTok, but I like them for very different reasons. But I feel like at the moment, YouTube is just like, it's hard out here, you know? It's serious tumbleweed. And I hope other people enjoy it, but yeah, I feel like it's just strange, isn't it? It's a weird, weird old world. Like, I literally just want to do my makeup and do fun things, and I feel like everything has to be, you have to be posting this many reels and you have to be using this audio and you have to be doing transitions, and it's like, no, I just don't really want to do that. And I feel like that's how you kind of lose what you really love. I've thought about it before, I'm like, oh, I could change my content for the sake of like algorithms and things like that, but I would literally hate it. I know I would hate it, and yet I wouldn't want to do it anymore. There must be something good about sticking to yourself and living your truth, you know? So let's hope that comes through. There we go, rant over. It's not really a rant, I'm just throwing ideas out there. Talking to the group, you know? So, love that bronzer. It's very subtle, definitely very buildable, but it's warmed my skin up, given a nice sun-kissed look. So, moving on to blush, this is actually a really exciting new product. I've used these a few times, absolutely love them. So, these are brand new from Beauty Bay, the liquid blushes. This is a shade Spring, and they are big. I like how big these are. And yeah, I just love these. I love the packaging. I feel like it's so nice. Ooh, that was satisfying. Okay, so this is a shade Spring. I love this. It's like a really muted pink, and you actually can use more than you think. Liquid blush gives me the fear of God because I've used some before and they are so pigmented. Actually, these dry quite quick, so I need to just like get going. I've used some before and they are so pigmented, and you don't know until it's too late. So if you're using something for the first time, I would recommend just using a little bit. You can always add. But these, they are very pigmented, but they just blend out so nicely. They're almost like a liquid to powder formula, so as you start blending them out, they just like seamlessly blend into the other powder products that you have. Beautiful. A little bit more on, because why the hell not? Just realised I'm like really, really hungry. I had a dream that I was having some like mental Starbucks drink, and I woke up really wanting one. Like, I don't get over things until I just have them and get it out of my system. Might have to order like a, what is it, like a mocha choco coconut grande iced oat shaken whatever. Okay, so we're going blushy. The universe has decided that for me. Last but not least, I'm going to add some freckles. I'm just using a little brown pencil, but I'm going to go on to use this on my eyes anyways. Really manifesting that like spring sun-kissed skin. It will literally not stop raining in the UK, so this is as close as we're going to get. It's been going on since I last filmed. It's been very, very exciting happening over the next few months. I had a meeting about it last week and it's all kind of like finalised, it's all happening. I think we had the first meeting about this in September last year, and then we've been kind of like back and forth going over the details, just perfecting it until now. And then yeah, I feel like all the hard work is done and this is the fun bit. So we've got the shoot, start of April, and then it should be launching, I believe it's really early May. Actually so excited. So yeah, I can't wait for you to see that. But yeah, that's been going on. What else? My friend launched a book, which is like the most exciting thing ever. Obviously I'm a massive book nerd. So when she first told me about it, I was like, this is amazing. It launched last week. It's called The Crystal Path. I will leave a link to it below. And it's all about crystals and manifesting and becoming your best self. And I love that. That's kind of the energy for this year. So other than that, live my life. Now, skin is done. I'm going to set everything in place with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I love the packaging of this. I feel like it just looks so nice. I love these flowers. Got a nice spritz on it as well. I love a good spritz. Ooh, and it smells really good as well. So, set in place. Skin looks gorgeous. I love those products. That foundation is amazing. I'm obsessed. I think that might be a new favourite foundation. Love that. Okay, I'm going to zoom you in, get going on my eyes. This is going to be fun, let me tell you. So, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I got a new product from YSL. It is their brand new brown mascara. I love this mascara. Lash Clash is one of my favourites ever. I use this a lot, but the black version, and this is brown. I haven't used brown mascara since I was like first wearing makeup. I think that's one of the first things that my mum would let me have when I was like 10. So I'm excited to use this. I haven't used a brown mascara since then. This could very much ruin the day, or it can make it amazing, but it's in the hands of this at the moment. In keeping with that, I want to do a very brown eye. I want to keep it very monochrome. Just give the brown its moment. I'm going to start off with a bit of that setting powder that we used. So just making sure my lids are nice and set so we don't get any creasing. And for liner, this is a brand new product again. For a brand that I've never used before. This is $19.99. I think that's the brand name. This is the Precision Colour Pencil and this is the shade Barna. It's just like a really nice, rich, warm brown. I'm just going to line my eyes with that. I want to do quite like a skinny, sultry sort of wing. Been quite into that lately, so really close to the lash line. Obviously I want the lashes to be the main event, so taking a little brush, I'm going to lightly buff that. I'm going to do brown in the waterline as well. As you put liner in your waterline, you just immediately feel bad. I feel sexy. Love, very simple. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same on the other eye, and then I'm literally so excited to use that mascara. I'm going to start by curling my lashes. Now for the main event. So here she is. So it's really nice. It's a very rich, warm brown, which is nice. I don't want it to be like pretty much black brown because then I feel like it won't look any different. I'm glad it's like very brown brown. Let's start applying this and see how we feel. The same consistency as the original Lash Clash, which I love. It's such a nice formula. It makes your lashes super long. I actually like that. It's not like obviously different. It doesn't make a huge difference from black, but I feel like it just looks so much softer. I also think it would make a lot of different eye colours really pop. Whenever I have like a slightly warmer brown eye on, it always makes my eye colour pop. I kind of like it, you know. Definitely softer and warmer than black. I feel like that would be so beautiful for every day as well. Okay. Okay. I feel like it's kind of pretty because it doesn't obviously look really different. All your features look a little bit softer when you don't have any black on your face. Glad we did the brown liner as well. I feel like black liner would have just thrown it off too much. Let's do the bottom ones. I actually really love that. I'm surprised by how much I like it. I'm going to use that a lot actually, especially for like every day. I feel like it's just a nice little subtle. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to do lips. I wanted to keep in with the kind of brown tones. I'm loving this warm tone we're going for. So I'm going to start with the Patrick Tashi Strong Liner. This is like a really nice nudie brown. And then finishing off with the West Manatilia Squeaky Clean Liquid Balm. The shade Biscuit. I love this. It's just like a really nice, rich nude. Oh, that is the finished look. Love the really rich, warm brown tones. I feel like it's very summery. Makes me want to be on a beach. You know I'm obsessed with the black liner, but I actually love that way more than I thought I was going to. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit just so you can see everything close up. One thing about me is I will get eye bogeys from being awake. There you go. That is the finished look. As always, all the products that I have mentioned will be linked in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. Always thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I will see you all very soon. Love you.